Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we discuss about alternative for sewer sand concrete. There are mainly four alternatives for river sand for concrete. First one is river sand and corridors mix. We can choose the blending proportions according to the specification, and we can use blended material. And second one is offshore sand, that means sea sand. And third one is wash sand, wash gravity soil. After washing gravelly soil, we can use that for the concrete. And wash corridors. Some particle from the corridors we can remove, that is small particle, and we that also can use as uh, alternative for river sand. We call that M sand or industrial sand normally. First one is river sand and corridors blended material. Normally we can't use only corridors for the concrete because main problem is grading is not complying with the specification. Second one is normally some fees drop very dramatically when we add the corridors for the concrete because due to the water absorption. And third one is some mixing problem is there. This is a normal specified grading for the fine aggregate for the concrete according to BS 882. You can see the corridors grading out of the that envelope. Normally, that 0.150 millimeter portion of the grading is out of the envelope. This is the required specified region for the fine aggregate. You can see that 150 micrometer, the requirement is 0 to 15, but in the corridors it has about 25%. That's why we can't use corridors as single material for the concrete. After combining corridors and river sand, we can get required grading. You can see in the middle that grading is within the envelope of specified region. Therefore, combined one we can use as fine aggregate for the concrete. There's a disadvantages and advantages. First of all, we discuss about advantages. Advantages are first one is cheap because that normally river sand is at costly than that normal manufacturers corridors, and there's no need any permit to transport to any country. There's need permit for transportation river sand, and normally high strength come than sand on concrete. Those are the advantages. There's some disadvantages also. Some storage problem is there because we have the storage two material in the that mesh area, and some can be uh, dropped automatically because we had corridors we got high water absorption there, and mixing problem also there because according to the specified selected proportion we have to mix. Therefore, mixing problem also can be there, and we need more quality assurance. Quality control is required because that material, that fine material also we have to separately mix to before add to the concrete. Those are the disadvantages. The second we discuss about offshore sand. Offshore sand we call normally that sea sand after dredging from the sea. That normally we can select that sand from the sea which are meshed into the our envelope. But there is advantages and disadvantages. First, advantage is cheap because we can take from the sea, and there are no clay and dust. That's also advantage. But more disadvantages there. First one is self-contained difficult to separate from sand because most of the sea sand has salt content, and there's a chloride content which can create from the reinforcement in the concrete and cement of the concrete. And more quality control is required because we have to test chloride content, sulfate content, gel content, and therefore advanced lab equipment is required. And those are the disadvantages. And third one is wash hand. We can prepare wash hand by washing the gravel soil, and we can use remaining part as sand. This is a normal wash plant. That's gravelly soil wash, and we can use for the concrete. The washing plant, some photos, the machine. This is the CU we use for the sieving. Normally ocean, we can select the soil and we can measure our grading. That's no problem. But advantages are cheaper than the river sand. We can prepare ourselves, and then normally cheaper than the river sand. More disadvantages there. First one, clay content is high. Normally we can't completely wash the soil, therefore clay content is there. Therefore we need frequent quality control test because we have to find the clay content. And sand grading change with the soil because time to time some soil change in the sand grading also change, that also we have to test before use. Some environment pollution there, as you saw some pictures early, some environment pollution is there, that also we have to consider. Final nursing wash corridors. Normal corridors from the crusher plants we can wash and remove the material finer than 0.150 millimeter, and remaining part we can take as industrial sand. We normally call that M sand. This is the before wash grading. You can see some fine material is there. Use that grading curve. Normally 25 fine is there. That material uh, finer than 0.150 millimeter. After grading, that fine material reduced to 14%. Then that comply with our specification, which are prescribed in that code. With this washing plant, in this process, wash the corridors and remove the fine particle, and other large particle collect here. This is the procedure of this washing plant. Washing plant, some photos. Okay, thank you for watching.